Good morning, men and women of goodwill. My name again still remaining, Mane Urubijusmo, known as the Gracia or the Sea of this year. So, the program that I have here today, IBB confession, that 1966 coup, which was labeled an Igbo coup, is no longer an Igbo coup. In fact, the coup was done in order to benefit a Yoruba man. But up till today, all the whole tribes in Nigeria labeled it an Igbo coup. They prosecute us for what we do not do. They call us names and they seek that single coup led to the 1967 genocide against Biafra, 1967 to 1970 genocide against Biafra, and consistent and persistent killing of an Igbo man and labeling of an Igbo man. So when IBB felt that he's getting tired of blackmail, when IBB felt that he's nearing his grave, he decided to confess, and he said, 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. In fact, that coup was done to benefit a Yoruba man. The same thing our progenitors have been saying, the same thing we have been saying, the same thing that we have put out there. This same coup single-handedly brought the bloodbath against the Igbos in the north. And they labeled it an Igbo coup. If you are just joining, please hit the like button and share. But the spectacular thing and one thing that brought this very program, the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu called Ohaneze Ndara and Ndoshi, these people are criminals. Do you know what they told the Nigerian government? Pay us 10 trillion naira for damages. So when Ohaneze see us now, they see us as business. When they look at us, they look at us as a business. Do you see the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sworn an oath that Ohaneze will never exist within our land? Because one would think, why is it that our great leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, abused these very people? One would say, these very people represent us, or represent the interests of our people. That is, if you are being left to decide, you will say the same thing, that these very people represent us. They never represented each and any one of us. In fact, it is very, very bad and very, very heartbreaking to see that 1966 coup exterminated us. Thousands of the Igbos, Biafrans, were murdered in the north, mowed down in cold blood. Pregnant women, young children, youths, adults, a child, anyone that they can lay their hands on. They mowed them down in cold blood. Very, very appalling and very, very heartbreaking. I see you, Zetoba and Chidubem, I see you. Hit the like button once you join us and share across every other platforms as well. It is very, very appalling to see that this very 1966 coup that we are there to benefit a Yoruba man ended up exterminating the Igbo race. Yet, even the Yoruba man is saying, oh, you people stage a bloody coup. You people stage a bloody coup. You people, and all these years, they hide it. None of them were there to say the truth. And the truth is now coming out. Now, as if this group of people are standing for the Igbos, if this group of criminals are standing for the interests of our people, what they will do is, okay, this 1966 coup led to the Aburi Accord. And Aburi Accord, you people never honored the Aburi Accord. You never. After Aburi Accord, You came back to declare war upon my people. You came back and said, oh, all the things that was agreed on that Aburi Accord are nonsense, that you are not going to obey single one, which led Ojukwu out of a provocation. And our people, when our people sat and decided the way forward, they said, we are no longer safe in Nigeria. We are going to go for Biafra. Our lives and our children's lives are going to be more safer in Biafra than in Nigeria. They declared Biafra. What did you do? You declared war upon the people. Gowon was there. He is the head of state, knowing fully well that the 1967, and Gowon was the one who went on that Aburi Accord. And over the years, how many years later, he just wake up to tell you people, oh, that 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. It was a coup agreed by the animals who call themselves Nigerians. But due to a hatred against an Igbo man, they have to label it an Igbo coup. And they have to sell the lies. When this man thought that he's nearing his grave, he felt that he didn't fit to come and confess, so that when he finally died, his maker is not going to ask him question. Our chief is not going to ask him, why did you sell lie to the gullible public? Why did you exterminate the Igbo race? He didn't fit to come and confess. Then the people who suffered the casualty, who call themselves father, who call themselves elder statesman, all these ụmụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ nọ na-ezuzu, onye jiri mkpọ, onye zuzu kata, nwatakịrị dara iberibe na amecha ghọrọ okenye. Ụmụazị anyị na-ahụ na-agba mkpụrụ mmiri agagharị everywhere, they will later become an elder tomorrow, and they will become your elder statesman. Ndị niile a na-ese anwụrụ ezugharị oshi from one bus stop to the other, they will later become elders tomorrow, and they will become your elder statesman, just like Ohaneze, group of criminals, ndị na-agba mkpụrụ mmiri. All this group is conglomerate of ndị mkpụrụ mmiri na ndị Igbo. They, after seeing IBB, confessing how they changed everything to be against an Igbo man, how they decided to nail an Igbo man on the cross, how they decided to kill and exterminate us. After seeing everything, do you know what they decided to do? They decided on themselves that they will make money. So to them, if you allow this your people that you call Hanese to exist, they see you as a business. They see you as a business. In any small thing, you have become a business to them, to themselves. How can they make money out of you? That's the only thing in their reasoning. Otherwise, tell me why an elder will reason such a thing. That somebody confess what led to Biafra war, what led to genocide against the Igbos. And you are saying, give us 10 trillion. So all the lives that was lost, all the treasures that was lost, what 10 trillion? This Ohanese. Please, somebody should go and tell them to stop taking Mkpurumiri. Their heads, what in their heads are smelling. I am a man of Jews. I preach nothing but the undiluted truth. Nothing but the undiluted truth. Almighty Chukwu Okike in heaven, you keep on exposing them. They thought that when they do that thing, they are going to exterminate us, they are going to take us away like chaff, or like this thing. They never know that after those nonsense, we are still going to exist as a people. And they said, oh, what are they doing? Okay, let us just confess that we did it. Jerry Moiba, I see. let us just confess to them that we did it. That war, as at that time, was not an Igbo war. I mean, that coup was not an Igbo coup. Then why did you refuse? Somebody should go and tell Gowon his confession will lead him nowhere. Even if he confessed from January to December, it will lead him nowhere. According to the Zik English, a broken bottle have no mequatarism. The bottle have been broken, the die have been cast. And somebody should tell the criminals in Nigeria, even if you pay these criminals who are going about masquerading as Ohaneze, Ndara, and Ndoshi, they do not represent us. They represent their pockets. They never represented us. These are the same people who said that they will blackmail Biafra again and again, that Biafra brought on Wike to them. But they forgot about the thing that brought on Wike to our people. And the thing that brought on Wike to our people is, what are they calling it? 1966. I mean, the killings of the Igbos that led to the 1966 coup, which was there to benefit a Yoruba man, not even an Igbo man. The coup was done to benefit, what is his name? This Yoruba man. But at the end of the day, that is the reason why I keep on telling you people, I have Yoruba in my family. In fact, the one that carried me is a Yoruba lady, Bisola, otherwise known by the family as Ngozi Oji. She's the one that carried me. So when I speak about Yoruba people, I do not speak because I hate them, because I have them in family as sisters, but I speak the truth and undiluted truths, and which is, never you plan anything with a Yoruba man. He will deny you when the time comes. You are going to cry, had I known. Why did I plan this thing with this very person? Because they are going to deny you. Since then till now, if IBB never come out to confess that the coup was not an Igbo coup, none can, except a few. I know some few Oduduwa brethren, not Yoruba. The bad ones are Yoruba, the good ones are Oduduwa brethren. I know some of the good ones, Oduduwa brethren, who have come out time after time to say that 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. But with that being said, what have majority of them done? The answer is nothing. If not this IBB confession. Now one would think, after IBB confess, one would say that this group of criminals who goes by the name Ohaneze, Ndara, and Ndoshi should be there to tell them, since our people have died, since that coup led to the Biafra war and the genocide against the Igbos, kindly recognize Biafra. That is what is expected, not money. Money can never bring the lives that have died. Money can never bring the destruction. You see the 20 pounds? What can money bring? And who is going to benefit from those money? That Ndara, a group of Igbo who gathered together and said, what are we going to name our business empire? They said, oh, let us name it Ohaneze, Ndara, and Ndoshi. That is how Ohaneze emerge. Otherwise, tell me what is in their brain. That instead of you to move forward, pressure your people. Mazen Namdekani is there, languishing in DSS dungeon. He is there standing. He's not standing there for himself. Peter Obi is recognized in Nigeria today, walking from place to place. He have never been arrested. Oh, it's because of the pressure Mazen Namdekano mounts on this very freedom. So they are afraid of the freedom. Oh, if we go against the Peter Obi now, they will come after us. So you know these people, it might lead to another war. because their political class are going to be involved. That is the reason why they are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, who gave them all this fame? They are not there to talk about him. They talk about 1966 coup, which was 1966 coup, which was to benefit a Yoruba man. Instead of them to stand on this very grievous injustice to pressure the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behold, they have put calculator on top of our head because they see us as business. Happy Wago calculator. How much am I going to make? That is the reason why these criminals bear this name. Otherwise, show me one single thing that these criminals or this criminal organization, namely Ohaneze, Ndi have done in the life of any Biafran or in the life of any Igbo, whether you are a John Shekiri, Bibia, we are the same. The higher time you stop deceiving yourself, the best for you. Show me one single thing that it is now trending, the world is seeing the atrocities. 1966 coup, which every writers have written that what led to the war was an Igbo coup, which was done, every world was seeing it as Igbo coup because Nigeria projected that to be an Igbo coup. Now that the confession is coming, instead of this group of to stand on that existing protocol to say that our rights have been violated, our people have been killed due to these atrocities committed by those who championed one Nigeria. This 1966 coup led to Biafra war and subsequently genocide against the Biafra people. Instead of them to stand on this existing protocol, they never. What is very important to them, did you know what? Money. So to them, all of them, they see you as an investment. They never see you as a human being. To all of them, they see you as an investment. That is the reason why during this sit at home, what they care much is about, economy is dying. All the governors, including Uchechi, the wife of the ex-wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, to me, she's wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, please. Until she proves otherwise. Let her be in court. Where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is. How many years now she have not been in court? And you want me to believe that she is the wife of our great leader? Never. Until she appear in court, I will then address her as the wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, Akabuomi, no go area for me. I am a man who religious, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. It was on the existence of the injustice done against the people of Biafra from 1966. The injustice started from 1947 till the time that they had their independent, that their flag independent that never existed. Because what they called independent never existed. It was just a flag confusion. Just a flag confusion. Independent never existed anywhere, please. It was just a flag or something gathered by some group of criminals and say, what are we going to use to confuse these individuals? They want to know a lot. They said, let us tell them that they have gotten their independence. Otherwise, from the day that they even told you that I have 36 life years, only 20 have hit the like button. From the day that they told you that you have gotten your independence, that was when they started another round of genocide against you. We started since 1940 something, either 1947 or thereabouts. They started another genocide, started another extermination, because what they called freedom, or what they assumed as freedom that you had, they rigged your population and gave the north, which was predominantly deserts, forest, where animals live. They gave them, oh, their population is higher than the east. Their population is higher than the west. Who have suffered what we have suffered up till today. We are scattered all over the world. Go anywhere that you go to, and you do not see an Igbo man. Nke a na-agba ọsọ. Nke a na-agba ọsọ. O nwere one village ebe m gbagara. Gaa ebe ahụ filie na onweghị onye ya ahụ. Ọkwa mpụta ka nshi side ime ọhịa apụta. Ama m na ndị Igbo na-akọcha ugbo. Ndị Igbo na-ama nlọkwa ala Igbo bukwere ibu kọbagoro ugbo n'obodo ndị ọzọ. Ama m na ha na-ebu ugbo saịdị ebe a. Ụhụ ndị na-eje ugbo mfilikwe na ndị saịdị ebe m nọ. Ọ bụrụ ndị Igbo mụ na gị na-aga ugbo, ha na-aga akọ ihe. Scattered all over the world. Show me who have suffered what we have suffered and still scattered all over the world. If not that our population is in many. Votes in the north have been, when they do vote, do what they call vote in the north, they go and open their border and bring Niger to come and thumbprint. When they don't see Niger people to thumbprint, they go to goat, their dog, their cow, their kura, their this thing, they will thumbprint. In all of this, Britain find it benefit them to tell you that they are more than you in population. So in other words, what we are suffering today have the handwriting of British greediness, backdated. We are the Biafra people. We go nowhere. We stand on the truth. Eziokwu nke Chineke ka anyị kwu n'ime ya. Eziokwu nke Chineke ebe anyị kwu n'ime ya. We go nowhere. So, ọhaneze ndị Igbo and anybody, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu banned these people. I don't know what they are still doing. Who will justify them? After the kidnapping of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, we started hearing, oh, they have blackmailed this, our fathers, a very long time. They are our fathers. In fact, they have been there representing us. Okola, that the confession of 1966 coup have been confessed by IBB. Instead of these people to call and pressure for the lives which was lost under Biafra, it's not going to be brought back. Okay, we stand on this existing. Biafra was declared by Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu just because of this labeling of Biafra people as the coup plotters, which was never. It was a coup that was organized by the animals who call themselves Nigeria. In fact, that very coup was stopped by Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu. It was an Igbo man that stopped that coup. They wouldn't tell you this. But what they will always tell you is that, oh, 1966 coup, an Igbo coup. They would not tell you that it was an Igbo man who stopped that coup. They did not tell you that. Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu stopped that very coup. If I'm not mistaken, correct me, please. Stop that very coup. But yet they label it. What about the people that the coup stands to benefit? Which is our Oduduwa brethren, they still use it against us. Oh, Igbo coup, that is Ndi Igbo, you are not to be trusted. Right from time, you planned a coup, you killed a Yoruba man, you killed this. But they did not tell you that, they told you that Igbo generals were not killed. I was very, very surprised to listen to one of the people then. He mentioned a numbers of Igbo generals that were killed in that very coup. I was shocked. So such a thing happened. These people never raised it. They said, oh, no Igbo man was killed. The man mentioned people that were killed, Igbos, in that very coup. But when they tell you, oh, no Igbo man was killed. So in other words, a coup was planned to benefit a Yoruba man. Igbos suffered the death penalty. And it was an Igbo man who still stopped that coup. So what is their anger? Their anger might be that Dim Chukwu Emeka Odimegwu Ojukwu stopped that very coup. Because Igbos lost lives. Before the coup and after the coup, Igbos lost lives. And they said that that coup was led to bring normalcy. So why they not fight against us? Because of the 1967 coup. Because the Nnamdi Azikiwe was not killed in that coup. A numbers of Igbo generals were killed, which they denied that no Igbo was killed. So in other words, we suffer for what we do not commit. They commit something, they kill us. We agitate. Oh, you killed us for what you commit. They still come back to kill us. So it has been from time immemorial. From time immemorial. So what do you think that will bring these things to a halt? What do you think that will stop it? The only thing that will stop it is Biafra. And for we to get Biafra, we need to stop this Mkpurumiri, otherwise known as Ndohanese, Ndara, and Ndoshi. Because if these people have bread in what is happening, they would not go to anybody and say, give me money, 10 trillion naira. To do what? 10 trillion naira that otherwise Nigeria can go to their mint and say, let us print this thing and give to them in naira. And they print it, give to you, it is paper. It becomes nonsense to you. Because it downs their economy. In Nigeria, they do not care if the economy is dying because those of them still in dollars. So you are asking in naira, they can print it, mint it, and it downs their economy. You go back into sufferness. They themselves that have the dollars, you keep on ruling you. So what is there? You keep on begging for crumb from the tables of those who have killed you. You see how there's some of these people, man. I am a Manaurami Jews, known as the Grace here, please. I preach nothing but the undiluted truth. When some people say that it is true that otherwise, somebody reasoning very fine in its mental capacity would ascertain that 10 trillion naira did not bring life and destruction. Did you know what Dim Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu's family lost? They lost the whole of our papa. The whole of our papa was a family land. They lost it. Did you know what the Igbos continue to lose? Politically, they have brought us down. Mentally, they are subjugating us, but we, the children, said no. Even though that these elderly ones, this all this, there is no challenge me today to show me one reasonable person that become Ohanese and Igbo. I challenge you. Show me one reasonable person that becomes Ohaneze Ndi Igbo leader today. If not some group of Ndi na-agba mkpụrụ mmiri when they were a small child, and when they grew up, they felt that they have become an elderly statesman. But Ndi ahụ ndị mkpụrụ mmiri 48 life years, only 33. Have Ndi mkpụrụ mmiri filled everywhere, lying to themselves. I have 50 life years, only 33 have hit the like button. Or if others endeavor to hit the like button, share to Twitter and WhatsApp, please. Let other people join this very program. Have Ndi mkpụrụ mmiri, group of Ndi mkpụrụ mmiri. Show me a reasonable person that have become Ohaneze Ndi Igbo leader, that in the face of somebody coming to you to confess. Okay, now let me give you an example, because some of you will not understand the gravity of what these people have committed. Now, the example is, let me use this trending issue that a Yoruba man, you know, in the land of Yoruba, in the land of the Oduduwa people, go and check what is happening. Killings, ritual killings is too much. Decapitulating somebody's head is too much in your land. Go and check what is happening. The recent one that happened now is a pregnant woman that was killed. Her stomach opened and her twins harvested. Let me use that as an example. So somebody committed these atrocities, killed your wife, pregnant one at that matter, twins inside the stomach, harvested the children for money ritual, and then they were caught. And then they come to you and say, oh, please pardon me, how much will I pay you? How does that sound? Let me repeat it again. Somebody came, killed your wife, harvested pregnant wife, harvested the children, and then when they were caught, you are there. You are there begging, oh, please give me money, give me 10 million, let me leave you. Is that one being done? Just be sincere to yourself. Can you ask money in place of your beloved wife, in place of your beloved father, in place of your beloved mother, knowing fully well that the person that killed that your mother or your father that you love so much, you are seeing that person, and the person says, oh, take money, and forget about your mother, forget about your wife, forget about your child. Will you tell yourself the truth? If you cannot, that is what your Ohaneze is doing. Your Ohaneze have said to the people that have killed us, to the people that committed genocide against us, this thing have never taken days. Oh, they are already demanding for money. They did not even put up a protest. Look at the grievous injustice. They come up, oh, pay us 10 trillion naira. This group of Ndimburumili need to be scrapped anywhere in our land. And if you associate with them, if you know anyone who associates with a member of Ohaneze, such person is a killer of his own people. Because when they say Ohaneze, some of the people associating with them, you come here and say, oh, they are very bad people. But you associate with them, you give them the power to marginalize and to subjugate us. You give them the power to subject us to Fulani toys. And you come through the backyard to say, oh, these are the group of evil people. Ohaneze, then who is Ohaneze? You are part of them. Because you give them the power to commit what they are committing against the children of light. Without you, they will not have that power to do it. I am a man Uremi Jews. Without your backwardness, without your lifestyle, without your suppressive and manipulative lifestyle, they don't have any power to subjugate us. But when you give them such a power, oh, you can do what you want to do. We do not care. That is when they have the power to subjugate and suppress us. Can I hear you say never? Can I hear you say never? Will I be subjugated? Never will I be suppressed. Never will I be subjected into a mockery stuff. These people have subjected us into a mockery stuff. And it is high time we stand up for what we believe in. If you believe in Biafra, stand up for Biafra. Too many of us are Biafra today in the mouth, Nigeria at the back. Too many of us fight for the wrong reason. That is what is giving the Fulani ahead of us. And by the way, the struggle for Biafra is going to take time anyway, because we are not ready for freedom. I'm telling you the truth. Too many things, too many messages which are not being released. The struggle for Biafra is going to take another turnaround because we are not ready for freedom. The people of Biafra is not ready for freedom. Let truth be told. If we are ready for the freedom, we will know. We are not ready. Go to the land of Biafra. Look at what these people are doing. These are the group of people that have been banned in our land, bringing costs on weekend. How do you think that you will overpower these people if you are not doing anything? How do you think that you will overpower this group of idiots who see you as a business empire, who see you as, let us make money from them? Oh, this group of people, let us make money from them. Otherwise, there will be no reason that Ohanese will sit in our land and say, oh, give us 10 trillion. 10 trillion to do what? Which damage can 10 trillion bring the lives of those who were mowed down, which led to Aburi Accord? Ojukwu like Mazen Namdekano, like Mazen Simon Ekpa, like Mazen Namdekano, like Mazen Simon Ekpa, have a well-structured business. They were not hungry. Ojukwu couldn't have involved himself in fighting for your own freedom because he's not hungry. But he's there for your own freedom, so that one time you are going to talk about it in history, that how Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu engaged for your own freedom. And for you to get your own freedom from those who are subjugating and suppressing you. From those who are subjugating and suppressing you. Someone is telling me, bro, we can't be bought with money. Many of you have been bought with money. As a matter of fact, let me tell you the truth. Biafra can never be realized now. I'm telling you the facts. Many saboteurs in our land. Biafra, I'm telling you the honest truth. We need work, and work, no work. We need work, more work to go on. Otherwise, these people wouldn't have liver to stand in your land and say, give me money. Give me money. 10 trillion. 10 trillion for what? 10 trillion to do what? To sell you. To sell more land. They are telling you that, oh, we killed your children, we killed your mothers, we killed your fathers for simple allegation. Instead of you to agitate for justice, instead of you to stand on that existing order to say, this led to Biafra war, And therefore, Nigeria must recognize Biafra because the injustice that led to Biafra war was a genuine one. But during the Biafra war, they said these people were rebels. They called us rebels, right? They said we were rebels. That we are not going to get our own freedom because we are rebels. They said we committed coup. This was the things that they were telling international community. Oh, there was a coup, Igbo coup. When they failed, they declared war. Now this man is saying, not only the war. Do you know 1993, how many of the Igbos that were mowed down in Lagos? In Lagos today that some of you are. 1993, also Abiola. Also Abiola. A man that I know very well. People on actually ego, people on actually ego. We are the people that blew up with the Kahakubu in Lagos. We were moto, Lagoni moto, we were moto. Just I show you obuna. Also roads we are blood. And actually an Igbo man. Do you know what? They said, because I was a child when that thing happened, they said that it was an Igbo spokesperson who announced the cancellation. That is what they said. That is the reason why, if you go to Nigeria, when they put their this thing, it is an Igbo man that usually be their spokesperson. So that any wrongdoing, any allegation, they will level it on Igbos. Up till today, the useless people are still accepting that particular position, spokesperson. You will hear them, my name is Chukwu Emeka Aladimma. I am the spokesperson of the spokesperson. When you see these people speak, they speak from their anus instead of reasoning from their brains. Sometimes I wonder, why are these people classified as human beings with me? Sometimes I wonder, because when I see them reason and think, I wonder the type of person. There is one in Lagos, he will say that we can't be united. Now I will fake, I will hear. When you ask this man, have you sponsored any Igbo man free education? He will tell you, Igbos are not free to go. Igbos are not so serious. They don't want to go to school. You have not sponsored anyone. But as this particular Ifulefu, the day that he was mentioning the Yoruba, when they put this money in who have 10 trillion, they share it among themselves. When you ask this man, there was a day that he sat. He was mentioning the numbers of those ndị Yoruba also na akwụkwọ, ndị secondary school, ndị no free education on his own. But nevertheless, a day ndị alaye bịara ịbịa abanye ọgụ ebe ọ na-eme offload trailer, there was no Yoruba, no ndị ọsụrụ na akwụkwọ, no anybody that come for his rescue. It was all Igbos that gathered. What he was saying, nna lekwe the injustice ndị a na-eme anyị. Now for talk at that day can die up by the side and Simba. Jidonwegi. Can pia your by the other side. Simba Jidonwegaka. These are the foolish people that we grow up. Ndi believe mecha kugoro kenye. Na so hanese. No only Iberibe na your land, that greedy fool in your village. Gaga check you also na spokesperson ndo Ohanese. He is an Ohanese. It is a conglomerate of ndị na-amaha ihe, ndị gbagidegoro mkpụrụ mmiri, ndị nsusu gidegoro nsusu. Otherwise, show me one single benefit of these people, if not seeing you as a business empire. Any little thing over a gas business that they will make money out of it. They will always see you as a business, not to see you as a human being. Otherwise, show me one thing, one single thing that will warrant these people to change money in place of human being. When the Nigerian government give us 10 trillion and their children, do you know one thing that pains me a lot? These people hardly come to village. They will come to village once in a while. And when they are coming with way. The poor ones among them, this churchy rat, when they want to behave as if that they have arrived, it is on Toyota. Ha tinye, go somewhere in the Toyota, tinye ishi, that is a crown. Tinye elephantos ha na-etinye ekwe the fake one. Nke ebe egburu ehi nwere mpi agaruo kpọcha isi ha were esi na elephantos ndara. Then they come to village to Pasnaga. Do you know who I am? Ohaneze ndị Igbo. Money gotten, ill money gotten from the bloods of the Igbos that continue to die and continue to waste. They continue to recycle our efforts through Nanyem cash. When we cash iji, nyem, let me betray these people. Do you have 5 naira? Give me, let me betray my race. Just as you heard one of our brother the other time crying, I said for this very platform, war. This very platform, I started war and I have ended the war. On this very platform. Because war have divided and continue to divide us. I know, oh, do you know Azatagom here? War continue to divide us. I now war against ourselves tomorrow. We went a group of people. If you don't sabo, when will you unite? When will you unite to fight for one cause, one very cause? And the people who now comment about the people bringing division. Look at a program that I did yesterday without talking about even a Budun. If you go to that place, they start mentioning names of people. Oh, leave that person alone. Please, I don't bring anybody's name here. If you want to call people's name, open your platform, begin to do your own. It may divide us. We remain divided. Then every day, then for you to fight, you say, oh, group Mka, why are you doing this? And you felt that you have arrived. Such will never continue, not under me, not under my watch. On this very platform, I mean to say, I am chairman on this very platform. This is my platform. This very platform, I am chairman here. And will never be used for any saga. Let us unite. $10 trillion naira. A lot of you, many of you, mpam war. Now the young man is no more. They want to collect 10 trillion naira on top of the effort of my own father. We lost a lot of people. During the war. His younger brother, Maka, in every family, the war gets to the point of undermost a youth must go to war because we are losing youths then. So we need the manpower. If they get you, they recruit you. So they got Mpamotaran, and the man have become an elder then because Mpamotaran married at the age of 60 years. He married at the age of 60 years. So when the war broke out, he was almost 80, but very young, very young. You can imagine, I stayed, I met him. Tokwe Nkantoro. The man could have been alive today. Plan gidere, may invite meeting n'abalị. Fere ya ọkụ ebe ochie abịa maka ha ma na ọ na-ahụchachi ụzọ ike. Ya ga-adabanye n'ime ọkụ. Fuchie ọkụ ụzọ. Ya adabanye n'ime ọkụ. Nke a ekweghị. Ha were nshi. Dobere ụkwụ ọba na boot were megbue. Ọkwa nwa ọ zụrụ n'akwụkwọ. Evil. Nwa ọ zụrụ n'akwụkwọ. Nwa nwanne ya nwoke. Nwụchuru anwụchu ọ kpọrọ from ụmụazị zụgide zụọ na ntakara zụọ na ihe a zụgide zụọ na university. Mgbe nwatakịrị filiziri na o toona iji wee mee ihe ya were nshi nyewe nna ya. May his soul rest in perfect peace. So his younger brother ejidere ya. That his younger brother agreed to go to war for him. That one ọ dị ka ụda egbe akarịala ya agbafuo. So when the war ended, nobody saw him. At a time akwa ya. Look at when war ended. Etona m nwara ihe biri Lagos. Biri nke aka m. Before he was brought, data maguna, the phone might cut any moment from now because data is down. Before he was brought back from Ebe also. So in back and forth we suffered. Obagara, Kezebe aso Obagara, Ivory Coast, Ebe nwoke mmadụ gbagara. War end ahụhụ ya. Keke si wee mara na Ivory Coast ka ọ nọ. Ofu onye manya okenye manya na after 30 something ka asịdo ihe a 40 something years, 30 something years I mean to say, ka 40 something years gara Ivory Coast ị ga-aga ahụ nwa nwoke. Ruo na-agafe o nwere ebe a na-akpọ asị na ebe aha bụ ihe a. Hụzie Gaima na ebe ọ nọ n'iro. Ọ bụrụ na I can never recognize him maka onye nwụrụ 30 something, onye fili nwụrụ 30 something to 40 something years ago, why will you recognize him? Ọ gafekwakwa nyoo ya. Ọ ka ananụ nka jide mkpọ. Ọkpọ ya ahụ ya anụkwa ahụ ekpa. Nke a gazi ese ya jụọ esi ya na ọ bụ ya nwa bụ onye dị ola. Ebe a ka o shizi wee mara na ọ dị ndụ. Na ọ ya abịa n'ụlọta na-akwagokwe kamgbe war endere gị nọdụ Ivory Coast ebe a kpaa akwa gị n'ụlọ asị ndị nwụrụ n'agha. Amadụ m na ịnọ ebe ebi ndụ asị ọmụtacha na ụmụazị ebe ahụ. Ụmụ ya today, we don't know whom they are. We don't know whom they are. Atụrụ ụtụ na village, we contributed money from village. Ndị village ga, that is the reason why I love ndị Igbo, ụmụnna. Ndị village shipte ndị mmadụ aga here ya ehere ebe a helata ya obodo. Ndị obodo tụrụ ụtụ kwee ekwe na a na-aga ehelata otu nwanne anyị nwoke gbara ọsọ ọgụ gbapụ. Atụ ụtụ ga ebe a helata ya obodo. Nhelata ehelatara n'obodo abaghị uru. Ehelatara n'obodo ọ nọrụ ụwa ihe ya adanye n'ime tankị nwụọ. Gị ga-eku mmiri danye n'ime tankị ọ ghọrọ ka ọ nwụọ. So these are the lost. Imagine the children ọ mụrụ ebe ahụ. They are being a waste. Those children will call themselves Igbo man, but where is their heritage? Nowhere. No roots. Before nwụọ na ya akpọ ụmụ ya tiu ya adanye n'ime tankị nwụọ. Ọ bụrụkwa na ha gara kwanye n'ime tankị kwanye maka nobody is in the village again. Onye ọbụla nọ n'Ọnịcha. Ya bịa Ọnịcha ya asị mba ka ya ọnọdụ village. Gaga letacha ala ya. Ala ọ gbaghara kamgbe higi. Orubena nka cheta ala. So these are the lost that we lost in our land. Imagine this painful story from my own experience, the one that I see that happened. Then what the Ohanese as the Apex group can do is give us 10 trillion naira. That is ANI. What they see us is as a business. Only Ohanese now a single Igbo man. On a as a business. Either they sell your kidney tomorrow, or they sell you to Nigerian government. By all means, you will join them. I say that we have paid Ndo Ohanese, Ndara and Ndoshu. What will you do? You cannot do anything. So the only thing that will save you is Biafra. If you like, continue to pretend from January to December. Biafra is going to save you. Minus Biafra, you are doomed as a people and as a race. If you do not agitate for Biafra today, you are doomed as a people because you go nowhere. Is this not injustice? That after many years, there will be a confession that, oh, the genocide, the coup was no longer an Igbo coup. All the people that have written nonsense before that they call the books, they wrote their experience in Igbo coup. I read some numbers of nonsense online and some numbers of novels from the Yoruba perspective of the Igbo coup. So after writing those rubbishes, the people that participated, the people that were directly involved are telling you it was not an Igbo coup. Just because the man is nearing his grave, he started confession, it was not an Igbo coup. Note, that coup brought the Biafra war. I mean, that coup brought Aburi Accord. Aburi Accord. Failure on respecting Aburi Accord brought the Biafra war. And before the coup, what brought the coup was the way that Igbos were killed, both the Westerners, and the Yoruba, not only indeed. So they made that coup in order to benefit a Yoruba man. So in aspect, in all ramifications, that coup was a Yoruba coup, not an Igbo coup. Because the person that stands to benefit from that coup is a Yoruba man. That's the real explanation of the coup. They killed us. It is now that you stand up to fight for your own freedom. Otherwise, it will be late. God bless the indigenous people of Biafra. God bless all of you. The genuine ones indeed. God bless you. From me from here, it is good morning, please.